say, man, fuck this game. Like, I'm done with this shit. Y'all want to carry it like that? I'm walking away from the game. Why are you forcing me out of this when I've been doing this for 18 years?
Russ is having one of the most underappreciated careers that we will see. And there's guys that come along that careers get underappreciated, you know, it's undervalued and underappreciated.
Your number 18th season. Is it possible this is the last year in the league for you? All right. Okay.
Sometimes you don't realize you're witnessing the final moment until it has already passed. You simply had to experience it while it was happening, and now it's officially over. Those were the words shared through Russell Westbrook's account as he announced his retirement following 18 seasons in the National Basketball Association. 18 seasons, 7 franchises, 9 All-Star appearances, 9 NBA selections, 2 scoring titles, 3 assist titles, an Olympic gold medal, a spot on the NBA's 75th anniversary team, an MVP award, and more triple-doubles than any player in NBA history. But even that incredible resume doesn't fully explain Russell Westbrook, because Russ was never simply a list of statistics. He was an experience. He was controlled chaos, a fast break that looked more like a high-speed chase, and a point guard who attacked the rim with relentless force. Whether you loved him, criticized him, or spent years debating everything about his game, one thing remained undeniable. When Russell Westbrook was at his peak, people watched. And earlier this year, Carmelo Anthony seemed to foreshadow this moment when he spoke about how underrated Westbrook's career had become and compared that feat.
That's why it's different. My situation is different because I was really between a rock and a hard place. I wasn't ready to retire.
Okay.
I knew what I could still do. I still believed in myself. And then for somebody to tell you, you ain't this and you can't do this and you not part of what we doing, you step aside and be like, damn, am I really worthy of even being a part of this game anymore? Do I still want to put the grind and the hustle and the dedication into this, knowing that I'm being fucked over by the game? This is how I was thinking at that point.
Right.
Whereas Russ and somebody in that situation, he could say, man, fuck this game. Like, I'm done with this shit. Y'all want to carry it like that? I'm walking away from the game. We would take our hat off to Russ. We would feel bad about that, though, because we know why you're walking away from the game. So as a player, if you know you're not ready to walk away from the game, you feel like you've been pushed away from the game, you want to prove yourself. So Russ probably is in a situation where, in his mind, I got another 2 years in this league and I'm out of here. So I still want to play basketball and do what I do for the next 2 years.
I'm sure
Why
he does.
are you forcing me out of this when I've been doing this for 8?
Dwayne Wade, another member of the famous Banana Boat crew, also spoke about Russell Westbrook's retirement and drew a similar comparison to his own career. Even with 3 championships, a Finals MVP, and a statue standing outside the Miami arena, Wade believes his career hasn't always received the level of respect it deserves. In that sense, he sees a connection between himself and Westbrook, feeling that both of their careers have sometimes been underappreciated despite everything they accomplished.
The most underappreciated careers that we will see. And there's guys that come along, one that's sitting in front of you, that careers get underappreciated, you know, it's undervalued and underappreciated for whatever the reasons are.
Yeah.
But in his own right, just one of the GOAT careers because it's just customized and no one has one like it. Like, no one has a career like Russell Westbrook, and no one plays the game like Russell Westbrook. You know, he's a one of one, in a sense, and it's phenomenal to see him in. I don't remember what year, maybe year 17, whatever year he's in right now, where he's still athletic. He still plays the game the same way he did when we first got introduced to Russ. It's just incredible to watch. He's one of the most athletic human beings we've ever seen, and so it's really cool, bro. Yeah, congrats to Russ on that.
Now, let's talk about one of Russell Westbrook's most recognizable former teammates, Kevin Durant. KD previously discussed how Westbrook was treated during the later stages of his career, pointing out that Russ often wasn't given the respect he deserved and became an easy target for jokes and criticism from the media. Durant even predicted that people would change their tone once Westbrook finally retired. He said, "When he retired, people are going to really tell the truth about how they feel about his game. Right now, it's a fun thing to do is to make a joke out of Russ." And honestly, one thing you can never say about Russell Westbrook is that he lacked entertainment value. Some players can be incredibly talented on the court, but barely show any personality away from the game. Russ was never that guy. Whether he was getting into it with fans who were heckling him, speaking his mind without worrying about how it would be received, or being completely honest about his relationship with LeBron James, Westbrook was always going to give you.
He was going to go, and he was sad he couldn't go because he had a knee injury. Did you give him any tips on what to wear or how to handle that?
I didn't know. I haven't talked to Brown, and I don't know how long.
Or we could look at how Russell Westbrook started to.
Or you could look at the way Russell Westbrook eventually started speaking openly about how certain teams would tell him one thing to his face only to change their attitude once the season was over, and suddenly decide they no longer wanted him around.
But you contributed to a playoff series when you were game 7 wins. But how do you kind of look at your hero?
That was great. I guess other people didn't.
Was it them who did not? I do think there was a report or a speculation that they had sort of.
And the speculation, the truth is that they didn't want me back. It ended up to me.
Yeah.
Sorry, though. God always has a plan. Be patient. Not up to me. They don't want me. That's okay.
Did anyone else?
Somebody else do.
It is a player option. Would you have considered picking that up even if they didn't necessarily want to?
Well, they told me not to.
Yeah.
I don't go anywhere I'm not been.
Definitely.
You always had to respect how Russell Westbrook never hesitated to push back when the media crossed the line and wrote unfair or nasty things about him.
Be talking.
I had no answer for that.
Oh, it's very interesting. Y'all don't got no. You guys have a lot of opinions about how we do what we doing. What you got? No, you. Yeah, you make a lot of statements and broad statements that you have no context. So, where do you get your context from? Are you in practice?
No.
Are you at our film session?
No.
Are you anywhere around the building?
Yes.
No, I haven't seen you at practice.
Not inside the.
So the false context of, and actually, do you know me?
I know you.
No, you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me. But you make a lot of comments as though you do know me.
I'm commenting about your basketball.
No, you don't. My intent, I see it. But I'm asking you now, but you don't know me, right? So you don't know anything about me.
Not you personally, no.
Thank you. That's good. Anybody else? You guys have any comments about how we play, what we doing? You guys are quiet today, but you guys have a lot of comments when the game's going on, and after the game, what we doing, what we should be doing, how we should be doing it. I'm confused. Oh, let me hear. You must have been in our film session too.
I'm not in your film session, but you guys have the worst record in the NBA.
Cool.
You guys have been bottom 3 in offense and defense throughout the year.
Perfect.
So, I think that's fair to.
What's fair?
It's fair to point that out.
Yeah, that's been pointed out, but that's not the only thing that's been talked about. What else is to point out?
Well, I can only speak for myself.
But yeah, but that's not the only thing you say. I've seen things you say. It's not just about our offense and our defense and what our record.
But beyond all the debates and controversy surrounding Russell Westbrook, one of the moments that showed a much more personal side of him came after the death of his friend Nipsey Hussle. After Nipsey was fatally shot on March 31st, 2019, Westbrook took
a historic performance tonight. The first player since Wilt Chamberlain to have 20 points, 20 rebounds, and 20 assists. Russ, talk about the emotions. Talk about your performance tonight.
The overwhelming, man, is unbelievable to go out and humbled and grateful to a better game, man. But that wasn't for me, man. That's for my bro, man. That's for Nipsey, man. 20 plus 20 plus 20. They know what that means, man. That's for my bro. Rest in peace, Nipsey, man. I'm just thankful to be able to go out and compete at a high level, man. Thankful to have his teammates. Thankful and humble to be able to go out and play the game I love.
Russ is honestly a great friend of mine, man. Basically family. We came from the same place, same type of upbringing. As kids, man, we had a dream to represent where we come from at a high level. And if you was to ask us when we was young, we'll be in this position in our careers, accomplish things that we accomplished, I guarantee you, we wouldn't believe it. So to be here, from a friend, to watch his career, and now be able to play with him, one of my favorite highlights of my career, playing with an all-time great, man. Knowing where he come from, knowing his family, seeing him, become a father, you know, everything, man. It's amazing to be able to sit next to, you know, somebody where you know exactly where he come from, you know, and to see how much we accomplished, man. It's amazing, man. I appreciate him more than, you know, he will ever know. You know, that's you know, if he get in a fight with 10 elephants, I'm fighting with him.
What?